This is Brian Shannon speaking once again on October 16th, 2006 for Alpha Trends Blogspot. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stocks we've been in lately. On the screen now is Ultra Clean Holdings, UCTT, and this has been a great little play in here. I told you that on Friday that the stop ought to be raised to about $12.15. The stock, which is right about there. The stock has rallied up again. Now I would say you want to put your stop about 12.50. And this stock is really, it's been a great performer, obviously, on the upside. We've been in this thing since $10.60 back in here when it took out this level, short-term level of resistance, and it's just made a beautiful pattern of higher lows and higher highs. So if it breaks below this, let's just say really below this level in here, then that's where I think you want to get out of the stock for the short term. And perhaps we'll revisit this one after a pullback. But it's been a great rally, so it looks like it's getting very close to time to take the profits in this one. BRKR, this is Bruker BioSciences. We got in at $7.50 last week, and it's been a slow to get started in here, but it looks like it's finally getting a little bit of momentum in the stock today as it broke past these recent highs near the 780 level. If you recall, this stock has a great looking pattern on the monthly time frame here, and looks like it could continue perhaps up towards about $9 a share or so. Talking over a helicopter in the background, but the stock, we had our stop set at 756. I think you could say $7.78 is where you want your stop right now in BRKR. NuVasive, symbol NUVA. This stock we got involved in at about $21.20. It was one of those stocks we said after it pulls back over in here that we wanted to buy it on strength. And here's another one that's just been making this nice pattern of higher highs and higher lows and really got some nice upward momentum in there today. We had our stop at $21.80. Now I think that you want to set your stop below this level right here, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if we get stopped out of this one tomorrow, but I'd set your stop now at $22.65. If we got stopped out there, it'd be a $1.45 profit. SMTS, this is Somantex, and this is the one I butchered the symbol on last week, but we got involved at $20.50. Our stop was at $21.20, and right now you can raise your stop up. We set it there yesterday. What was the low today? Let me hold on one moment. I wasn't watching this stock, so I didn't see. The low today was 21.13, so you should have been stopped out of this stock today with a gain of about 70 cents or so. FOSL, this is Fossil Incorporated. This is the retailer. We've been looking at this one a couple times. I liked it in here. We had a false start one day, back here on the 10th, and then the next day it had a false breakdown. So some little volatility. From these failed moves come these fast moves. We got back involved in this stock on Friday at $21.28. Let me get my trend tool back. We got involved at $21.28. That would be right here at this level. And we had raised our stop to a break even. Today the stock gapped nicely higher, and now I'm going to suggest that you raise your stop to $21.78, which would lock in a profit of 50 cents at this point if we're to get stopped out there. StemCells, STEM, that whole group I made a call on last week, and they've been performing very well. As you remember, I had gotten involved on this day prematurely in a small position, added to it here and suggested that you guys buy it there above that 21.27 level. So today the stock took off very nicely in here, and I would suggest keeping your stop now at about $2.42. I'm still long some of this, and hopefully it can make a run for that 200-day moving average. It's nice to see that it did break this downtrend line here that we've been looking at. But the stock is on its way, had nice volume today. Looks like it could head up towards that $2.70 level on STEM. BITS, BITS, this stock we were involved in on Friday, above $9.20 right here. And I suggested if you were still in it that you raise your stop up to $9.15. I would say ratchet that stop much higher now. We want to lock these profits in. Put your stop now at $9.95. That's the way I'm going to look to play this one. AVII, I had mentioned last night as a purchase above this recent resistance here at 385. It did it early on. I got involved and held, and later on the day, it finally got moving back up again. But we had some heavy volume here towards the late in the day. So if you're involved at 386, which is of course above 385, then what you want to do at this point, I think, is set your stop about $3.81 in AVII. So we're going to raise that up in AVII. DVAX, the stock Dynavax Technologies, I had suggested that it needed to take out this short-term level of resistance at $3 and $3. Where am I coming up with these numbers? $6.95. It made a very nice rally above that level, and I said that it looked like it's probably going to have some short-term resistance near $7.20. It did find a little bit of resistance in there. I got out of my position today. However, I still think the stock looks good. If you're still in this stock, I would say put your stop to break even. I'm going to look to get back involved in this one again tomorrow. I just had too many stocks to manage that I wanted to free up my time to watch other stuff. Google, I had said, looks strong. I said, I wasn't going to tell you a specific way to play it, but it had resistance at 430. It needs to take out for the buyers to really gain control. The stock didn't do what I expected, but it's pulling back to this rising 10-day moving average. Maybe it has support. It could be a shakeout. We'll see. I don't like the fact that this 5-day moving average is now declining, though. So I'd say continue to keep an eye on Google, but I'm not as enthusiastic about it as I was yesterday. So just be warned. CHRW, this is a short that we're looking at as well, and I said it just looks like it's on the edge of a cliff. I wasn't going to give you a specific recommendation of where to get involved, but the stock was strong all day today. I don't think it really gave much reason to get involved in it on the short side, but I would continue to keep watching this one over the next few sessions as for a potential short side opportunity. CONR, CONR. Here, this stock is looking like it's breaking back down again. And the way I'd suggested playing this was to look for a rally up to $24.90, then sell it short below $24.80. At that point, our stop would then go at $25.15. So you can see that obviously that stop was not hit. I'd say that right about now with the stock at $24.69, I would say put your stop to break even on CONR right now. I'd rather just take the risk out of this trade, and we've got options expiration on Friday. I don't like these stocks that trade near their strike prices, so tighten that up right now in CONR. MRVL we would also looked at as a potential short sale. I wanted to sell that stock short below $17.20. The stock gapped up today and showed strength all day, so there was no reason to get involved in that one at all. A couple of the smaller stocks I'd mentioned late on the video over the weekend were ASTM. I said, hey, not these biotechs, but these stem cells are hot, and if stem cells keeps getting some more strength, look to this stock as well for potential upside because it, that whole group runs together. And the stock did add nicely to its gains. Had a nice rally early on, and then a low volume pullback right in here. We had a nice volume push higher again, and another volume push, and another volume push at the end of the day. So the stock acts real strong. I would say if you're in this stock, you'd probably be in about $1.30, $1.31, and you ought to probably put your stop to break even. I'm still in a little bit of this stock as well. SIGA, I had suggested that this stock looks like it's ready to move above $1.90. I'm sorry, I drew that in the wrong place, but above $1.90. And it started getting a little bit of volume in there today. I got involved in the stock about $1.93, and I actually bought some at $1.95 as well. I pared back my position a little bit over in here just because it wasn't going. And I still think the stock looks good, but I think the level it's really got to clear is $2 a share. It's a thinly traded stock, so when I say I'm paring my position, I might add to it again, but to me it's just managing risk, and it seemed like there's just I didn't want to ride this thing down real hard if the liquidity dried up and a seller showed up. So just managing risk was the only reason for paring back that position. TSEM did not get above $1.90 today, so there was no entry there either.